Alright, everyone. Hope everyone's okay. I just wanted to go over some charts for today. So this was today on this is SPY. You can see they bought everything up. I'm gonna put a view up here. But all day, this view up was tested. They tested it once. They touched down here, and it was a wrap after that. So we got upward momentum. We're still above this 5-day moving average. You can see every single time we touch the 5-day moving average, you get a bounce, and it continues to move higher. So we're gonna see, make this a notable area. This area held all today. I was trying to short this, that held all today. So if we're gonna come down, that's where it's gonna come down to and get support. As you can see, this triggered some selling up here. Put this here. I'll put a supply zone there, up there. So we have that for tomorrow. And then we are gonna put this here. We know that support is there. Nasdaq is weak. Nasdaq has been weak. Every single time it gets a pop, it comes down. You can see it was slightly above VWAP. We tried, and then to the close, it sold down. So again, Nasdaq is weaker than SPY. So they're not aligned right now, and usually it's pretty hard to trade for me when they're not aligned. So I've been having a lot of trouble trying to find proper trades because of this. But you have a supply zone here that I'm gonna mark. We have a supply zone here to there. That's our supply zone. If tomorrow we get a rally up, and if we get a failure here, I'm looking to see if we get the full breakdown down to here. But I want to trade options. But you can see we're still in a trend. We're still on trend here on the 65-minute chart. Still in trend with that trend line. SPY, this is the same thing. We get rid of that information. It still shows we're above the 5-day moving average. QQQ shows that we tested below it. We gapped up and we were above it. But if we give the pre-market data, it shows there. Let's go to, what a good day. Tesla had a really good day today. Tesla rallied up real strong, just straight buying above VWAP. You want to see tomorrow if we come back down to anywhere around this area. You want to see if this area is support again. You want to see if this to here continues to get bought anywhere within this area. You want to see if it gets bought, because if this gives a buy, then you can see a rally up to here within the next couple of days. Microsoft not doing too much. Google had a really strong day. This was off of the, again, in pre-market we touch the 5-day moving average and just straight buying off of VWAP. Very solid day. Very, very solid day here for Google. Apple as well too. Apple had a really strong day as well too. You can see we are above the 5-day moving average on Apple. If we go to the 65-minute, you can see it here. It continues to be strong over and over again. Ever since this dip below was just an opportunity for buyers to buy. They came, they bought this area, and once they got above this once they got above the 5-day moving average, it's just been nothing but buying. And we're at the resistance that we had previously tested before. So that is 316 to 313. We're in that range right now. So we just came and look how many times we tested. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times before you got the sell down. That took from the 29th of May all the way to the 8th until it became selling down. So we could just consolidate here and break up above it because it might have the strength. So we'll see what happens. Amazon's looking good. Amazon's starting to get some buyers here. I don't know what this was. This is a big volume here. I do not know what this candle was. But see, Amazon's starting to move above the 5-day moving average. And that's what you want to see. So this could get some upward momentum. It could start to test here. So you want to see it possibly test here. That's where it looks like it's going, 249. That's exactly where it looks like it's going. And if 249 gets broken, then we could possibly get higher. Nasdaq, Nvidia still below, still in a downtrend. This is what's causing the downtrend on Nasdaq because Nvidia is a big heavy weighted on Nasdaq. AMD is moving strong, but Nvidia is having a tough time. Again, I said about what did I say about SpaceX? I said stay away from SpaceX. Look at the bounce. Remember what I said? I said this bounce is gonna get faded. It didn't come all the way up to here, but it came close and it got faded. As I said, it's just a matter of time until the sellers push this down. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but they're going to break this support. This support is gonna get broken, like this that keeps getting bought here. Soon the seller's just gonna say we want it down, and they're gonna push it down. Just I don't know when it's gonna happen, but it's going to happen. That's usually whatever I want to go through. You can see that the VIX is on a downtrend. And you can see it's kind of in line with how SPY is. The VIX is on a downtrend. I want to see if it's coming to an area of interest. No, it's not. If we take this away, it's not coming to any area of interest. So I don't know. I don't see where the bearishness is going to come from on SPY for it to move down, because you can see it is on a downtrend. So SPY is very strong. I haven't seen much volatility like today. Today we can get much. Today we got the 10-minute chart. Today we got not a lot. Today we got, look, we got these little pops. This is why I shouldn't have been short. Like, look at this. This is a horrible thing to be short. And I'll just point something out to you on Nasdaq. Let me pull up this, Nasdaq, and SPY. So if you look at this chart on the bottom left, let's take this away, take that away, let's take this away. So I'm showing you this. This is the 5-minute QQQ chart, and this is the 5-minute SPY chart on the left. All the buying came from QQQ. Look. Here, this test, it came from a QQQ VWAP test, and it started this move up, right? The exact same point where it came down and bounced. And then this, where's the other one? 1150, 1255. There it is again, right there. QQQ test, look at that. Came down to the QQQ VWAP and it bounced. And then it's only after it came down here it had this very strong algo move. Because QQQ was so weak, I was thinking that we were going to get the similar price action to break down, similar how this broke itself all the way down. But I was wrong, and the algos were literally in all day today. All day today. Every single dip on Nasdaq, it reflected on SPY. So you got bounces off of VWAPs. You got bounce here. That's the bounce there. This is the VWAP bounce. I should have read this more. I think I got out of this right here, and I should have rode this more higher, because look at that amazing move. This is Nasdaq. This is ES. So this is the 5-day moving average on a 10-minute chart. So you can see that it's more zoomed in. That's why it's on here. I just have it there just in case. You can see we are below it on QQ on Nasdaq. But on ES, we are above it. So I don't know where the bearishness is going to come from. I really wish I had the VIX futures so I can see more information, but I don't think there's going to be any more bearishness. But it's Nasdaq looks like it's going to pull down SPY at some point, but I don't know when it's going to be because the algos on SPY, like I'm watching it today and the time and sales, and it's just going and going and going and going, and it's not aligned. And when they're not aligned, it's really hard to trade. So that's what I've been struggling with today. So, is there anything else? No. Oh. Look at that. We had a little consolidation before. Remember I was talking about this. This short is going to be clean. Let me see. Yeah, we're below it. So this short is something that you could eye. This Enbridge short, I was saying when the war ends, this Enbridge short is possibly going to be very clean. Like this move down out of the all-time highs, because I think we're at all-time highs. Look at that, right up there. We're at all-time highs. We'll take away this 30-day moving average, but this short on Enbridge could be clean, but it's going to take time. Because the last time we had this short, how long did it take? The last time was, let's see, here to down here. It's like a year. A year short. So you have to get a leap. You need a leap for this short to come in. And you're going to go through some bounces and whatnot, but it's starting. But it's going to take some time. That's it for today. Is there anything else I found interesting? Uber is still trying to figure itself out. It did have its nice move and it came back, touched Friday, moving rounds rallied up, but that trade is done. Carvana at a resistance. No. And Micron. Everybody's probably short Micron since that Michael Berry is short Micron. So, but yeah, that's everything that I got for right now. Netflix is trying to get some life. Keep your eye on Netflix. It's trying to get some life.